If you know Angie,
That's like so obvious, I'm not even gonna say.
I had no idea. Let's see if chat knows. See you next time, Igor.
Good night. What the song was, no. If you could recognize it.
I'm about as good at Jawbreaker as I am at Pac-Man.
Yep.
Not very.
I was saying yup to Noel's answer that. To you not being good.
Well, both. It worked for both. But yeah, I had no idea. It kind of blew my mind.
It's kind of even pretty obvious once you consider the name of the, it's a candy theme.
I think because the rhythm was kind of different.
Yeah, it's a little weird. The only Pac-Man I used to play quite regularly was one of those little handheld arcade machines of Mrs. Pac-Man. I probably told you. They're the little ones that like James has them lined up in the back for the AGN videos lately.
Oh yeah, those little mini arcade things. Yeah, I think I saw that one that you had. It was something else though, wasn't it?
I don't have that anymore. It used to be. It was at my grandparents' place.
No, you had something.
What came of it.
Was it a Game & Watch or something maybe?
I have a Game & Watch of Donkey Kong Jr.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Which is completely different.
No, this wasn't from the makers of Pac-Man, Noel. It's a Pac-Man clone, which there were literally hundreds and hundreds of Pac-Man clones back in the day.
It's pretty obvious how a lot of game companies started trying to make up their own, I guess, mascots. Eventually, because this is kind of how the early days went. I guess you can't really copyright this, like the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there were so many different Pongs, there were lots of Pac-Man clones, there were lots of Space Invader-esque type things, and it really wasn't until it was like, okay, there's Mario, he's doing really well. What mascot could we create to make our games more unique, and that way no one can copy that. You know?
Yeah, it was just it's funny because you see all the different kinds of games, and people are still coming up with new kinds of genres and, subgenres and such. But yeah, back then, everybody was like, well, that's about the only kind of games I guess you can make, maze games, so let's just do that.
I like that he brushes his teeth between every reveal. It's very important.
Yeah, just the severe lack of innovation back then.
Well, I guess
quick cash in.
Maybe kind of scared to take chances,
Right.
They knew people liked this, so stick with what people knew.
I mean, as a Pac-Man clone goes, it's really well done. It's got good cornering. It's challenging without being unfair. I just really suck at these kind of games, that's all. And the animation is really, really neat for the time. This was kind of a showboat of what the Atari could do. I remember reading a couple of computer animation books where this was cited as an example of, oh wow, I actually evaded him. Animation done really well for the time. Which, you know, looking back at it now, I guess is kind of comical in its own way, but you gotta sort of look at it from the standpoint of the time. What's going on over there?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can find on eBay an example of the little arcade machine like I used to have, or my grandparents used to have.
I don't know if it'll let you link it in chat. I may have to make you a mod at some point so that you can do that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Somebody has the instruction booklet up.
Oh, all right.
And they're trying to sell it for $10. Just the instruction booklet, not the game.
Yeah, old stuff goes for a lot. Oh, fuck. Walked right into him.
Coleco Mini Arcade.
Can't really get a handle on the AI of these things. It's hard to tell how they're programmed. I think that was it. Yeah, that was my last guy. Because the Pac-Man ghosts all have distinctive AI personalities. But these just seem to be kind of haphazard. Granted, I'm not really giving it a full control experiment here to tell, but nothing seems to really be chasing me as much as just happening to wander around at the moment that I'm there. And I'm really good at being there when they're wandering that way. Okay, so that guy kind of went after me.
Well, apparently these things are pretty darn rare. A lot of them are going, or they're at least trying to sell them for like $100. And that's Pac-Man. I'm pretty sure it was Mrs. Pac-Man that we had, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, see now it's making a fool out of me. Because I just said that, and now he's coming straight for me.
Mm-hmm.
Shows what I knows. It's sort of like a harder Pac-Man, I'm finding. Because they don't spend any time in stasis after you eat them. They just go right back out into the playfield.
Somebody's got a Donkey Kong one, too.
Psst, it's 10:31. You're a liar.
Telling me I gotta go to bed.
You were telling us that earlier. I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. I gotta go brush my teeth and everything.
Like this?
Exactly like that.
Well, now you know how, so it's a good thing you stuck around.
Yes.
Yeah, certainly, Noel. I'll keep going. Actually, I might show you Tumblebug since you're sticking around. It's a game that my pop used to play religiously for hours on end. It's another Pac-Man clone, but it's got a really unique spin. Yeah, I'll pull that one up in a bit.
All right, Vaude. And no, good night.
Good night, Phoenix.